at a new location, an undisclosed location today with Monkey Wrench Mike.
You said it right.
Almost. I kind of was in between winch and wrench. I didn't know which way I wanted to go with it, but
yeah.
Monkey Wrench Mike, and boy, did he buy some. Oh wait, no, this isn't yours.
No,
this is mine.
This piece of goodness is your latest addition.
Piece of goodness.
And
I like that.
You know what I'm noticing right now?
What?
You can hang your flags. You got flagpole.
I can. I do have flagpoles right here. I can hang my flags, my American flag. You know, I love my American flags. Yeah. I've got a lot to learn about this. I'm not going to focus on too much right now because it looks like this is a very versatile vehicle. I think these fold maybe down. I don't know how exactly, but I think these fold, and I'm pretty sure they're, well, you can kind of sit in the back, I suppose, on these wheel wells. Mm-hmm. This is my 1989 Hummer H1.
Here comes Doug DeMuro again.
Doug DeMuro. Or, there seems to be a lot of argument online about what it is.
Yeah.
It's made by AM General.
Okay.
It's a Humvee or a Hummer H1. I don't know. This isn't my wheelhouse. I do know that the chassis number or whatever is an M like 1038. Oh. Model M1038. It's similar to the 998. Yes, there are supposed to be doors here, but it looks like somebody kept them.
It's a Humvee.
A Humvee.
That's what it is.
Humvee.
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 Yeah, everybody's wrong.
To adjust seat, take the seat apart. Okay, we're just gonna have to leave it like it is.
Wow.
So I bought this. I don't know. I've never had one. I had so many people telling me that the Hummer that we rolled down here in, the H2, I've got a 2005 Whipple supercharged Hummer H2. Everybody told me that is not a real Hummer, and I was getting laughed at. I became like the laughing stock of YouTube.
So you showed them.
So I showed them.
When you bought this fine
I
piece.
sure did. I'm going to learn them a thing or two real quick. I spent $9,400 on this bad boy right here. I sure did. I sure did. Now who's laughing?
Yeah.
Now who's laughing?
Woo.
Are you laughing at me or
no,
with me?
I'm with you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you think this was a bargain? Maybe. I think
this is something. I don't know what it is yet. It's
okay. When he says that, it's not a good sign.
It's something.
Oh, it's got, this is fiberglass, the hood. Yeah. The rest of it, I believe, is all aluminum. It's a light vehicle. It doesn't weigh much. What do you think this weighs about?
Well, I saw the sign over there.
Oh, what'd that say?
7,700 pounds.
Yeah, fairly light. That's fairly light. It's got the hooks. You know what these hooks were for?
No.
To drop them out of aircrafts.
Oh, wow.
I'm not kidding.
Okay.
Those hooks are part of the frame.
So it looks like this could have been dropped from an airplane a couple of times.
They dropped. Now, according to the odometer,
excuse me,
it's got 2,000 miles on it.
What?
That's what it says. Now, it's only a 5-digit odometer with the tenths, so it could be 102,000. But I'm going to say this: I'm not sure if any Humvee ever in existence made it to 100,000 miles.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know. It's a little, she's got some dings. She's got some fiberglass work. It's got a diesel engine, although I don't know. Boy, more fiberglass, more cracks. I think this one got dropped out of an aircraft when it was brand new, and it kind of bounced around when it landed, and then they just retired it.
Yeah.
That sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Procedure for wooden floors. I don't think this has wooden floors. Boy, I hope not. Good Lord. And something's under here. I don't know what's back here. I guess we'll figure all that out later. For now, what we got to do is we got to figure out how to work it.
Yes.
It's got a soft top, so you could take this off, and you could just be out in the sun, man. No doors, no top, just living the dream.
No cushion, no comfort, no.
America. Let's open up this hood. I think first we have to. It's got a winch. How did I just notice that? But yeah, wow. It's a good looking winch. It's in free spin right now. Oops. No, I think that's all right. Yeah, maybe. I will worry about all that later. I think we gotta. How do you open this? It's on some kind of a pivot.
Do we have to take something?
Pull these things out.
Oh, okay.
So there's a pin, cotter pin thing that you pull out.
Yeah,
oh, come on, don't be a wuss.
There is a cotter pin.
Come on, soldier. Pull out that pin, son.
I can't. Here, you
Oh,
just.
good Lord. Oh, I think it's a little whoop-de-doo right there, too.
Yeah, that whoop-de-doo went all the way in there.
Uh-oh. Come on. Come on, soldier.
I knew you could do it.
Okay. That's,
Look at that.
dude, I love this thing. It's so ugly that I think it looks awesome. Whoa. Holy crap. Be careful. That thing will...
Okay.
That's a humdinger right there.
There we go.
Okay. All right.
Oh, look at this.
Does this have air conditioning? Oh, no, that's a trans cooler, I bet.
Yeah.
That's as big as the radiator.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
This thing is.
Wow. Oh, look at this belt.
Oh my.
That's the alternate. Oh, this is. What does this go to? What does this wire go to? Oh no. What happened? What did I do? I think that is the alternate.
How's that?
This belt is
It wraps. It goes the other way.
lovely. So it looks like we're going to be losing an alternator trying to drive it home. Oh, she's under pressure and warm, so somebody's had this thing running.
Okay.
Diesel, I don't know what size. Let's check. Oh, nice full black oil. Okay.
Yeah, but on those old diesels, once you run it, it turns black.
Yeah,
real
that's
fast.
true. That's
So,
true.
yeah.
It turns real
So I'm
sooty.
sure this was just changed.
I'm betting the fuel filter is like in there. And it says important engine information. This engine has been exempted from EPA standards. Yeah. Those do not apply to this vehicle. I would like to know what size the engine is. I'm real concerned with that alternator belt. How far do you think this thing will get once it loses that belt? I don't think it's gonna go far. It's got windshield washer fluid. Okay. Antifreeze test, September of '95.
Oh, we're good then.
So it was still in the military in '95.
Yeah.
What do we got over here? Okay, so we've got a...
You can sit on the tire and work
work.
on your car. It comes with its own
This is
little
actually
seat.
pretty cool. Oh, wow. Those are massive ball joints, massive this is huge. Air filter, do not step. That's... yeah, I don't know. Don't step on that either, apparently. Warning, do not remove cap when hot. You would think that you would not need to tell military people stuff like that. I wouldn't think that needs to be there, but let's see. It's an automatic transmission. Bright pink fluid.
Oh, that's good.
Wow. Okay. I do wonder what size the engine is. This is not, I don't believe this is the 6.5 turbo diesel, but I don't know. I don't know what size this engine is. I don't see a turbo. I mean, it goes straight from the air cleaner straight here. There's no charge pipes. There's none of that stuff. So it's going to be just a naturally aspirated engine. It's an 89, and as I said, the odometer shows it as having 2,000 miles. It does show on paper 26,000, but they got the numbers wrong. Should we try to fire it up?
Absolutely.
I need to know if the lights and stuff work too.
Yeah.
Because we are going to try to drive this home. I have a dealer plate. Does it have a plate for a license? A place for a license plate on the back? No? Well, that's... yeah, there's nowhere for a license plate.
Oh my.
Huh. These are legal to drive, right?
What the heck could you tow with that?
This is one of those, you just back up to it,
yeah,
and it clamps it closed. Yeah, you could
like
tow
a
a freight
dinosaur
train
claw.
with that, I think. Let's check and see if this thing works. Look at that. I think I can sell my Ram. I don't think I need that
This is
2500.
very honorable. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, this reminds me a lot of the Ram. Very, very tough and rugged military style. Oh yeah, it does fold it. These are the seats right here.
Is this
Look.
in the bullet hole or something? What?
You pull the pins.
Oh,
this
yeah,
comes
yeah, yeah.
down,
Okay.
and this is an entire seating area.
Nice.
Oh God, this thing is huge. Oh, what is this? There's a big plug unhooked under here. What does that go to? That looks important.
Yeah.
You know what? What is this? Because it's sitting right here where this would go. This looks like this goes to the
Dim, park, panel bright. Wow.
Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna turn. Let's start it up first. There is no park on these. I did some research before I came down here. So when you start it, you need to have the e-brake on. It needs to be in neutral. You want your transfer case in high gear, unless you're going through some rough terrain, then you put it in like high lock. HL is high lock. The weight light is off. Let's see what she does. You think it's gonna run?
Fire! I hope so.
No jump start?
No jump start.
Oh, wow. Boy, that belt is really bad. Where do you buy a belt for this? Where do you buy parts for a Humvee?
Look at that thing.
Oh, wow.
Why is it so? You just got to tighten up the. You didn't bring any tools, did you?
No, I don't have any. I don't have any tools. No. Oh boy. It runs great.
Yeah.
Okay. I think these are headlights. Panel bright, dim, off, and park. So I think these are going to be the. I guess those are headlights. I don't know. Let's see what the gauges show. Oil pressure. It's got 30 psi. The temperature is cold. The volts are up and down as the belt flops around. Fuel level, half a tank, and 2,667 miles is what it's showing. Power steering. Power steering works. Turn signals. I'm not seeing anything. Do we have any lights on that you can see? No.
Nothing?
Nothing. Headlights? Headlights on?
No.
No, nothing? Oh boy.
You can smell that rubber. That belt rubber.
Don't say that. Don't say that. Yeah, I can smell it, you're right. Okay. I think I'm gonna need some people's help here. None of this is working, but I also noticed this giant plug is just dangling. That looks like it's supposed to connect to something. Oh, you know what this goes to? Take a guess what this giant plug goes to.
Would it be the lights?
The headlight switch.
Wow. Okay.
I wonder if I can get to it from here.
Look how big those plugs are, though.
Yeah, these plugs are... Oh man, that was easy. I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have said that. Crap. Okay, guys, give me a second. Let me... Oh wait, I think I got it. I think I got it. No, I don't got it. It came apart. Give me a second, guys. We'll come right back. All right, so we got it out of the gate and we brought it over here to park it next to my other Hummer. So we have a 1989 Humvee/Hummer H1 parked next to a 2005 Whipple supercharged Hummer H2. Diesel, I almost said naturally aspirated.
No.
Because it used to be.
Yeah.
Naturally aspirated diesel.
Yeah.
Supercharged 6.0 LQ4 that should be around 500, 550 horsepower. And I thought for sure when we brought this thing out, it was going to dwarf this one. And I was wrong. I was wrong. This one is definitely wider, but it doesn't look like by much. And this one is for sure taller. They're both trucks, which I think is kind of cool. They both fit in a parking spot just fine. Look at this. But this one has running boards, big wheels, 35s. It's got air conditioning, anti-lock brakes, traction control. It's got park.
Yeah.
Park it has keys.
They are the same link.
They are.
Exactly.
I had so many people tell me that this was a fake Hummer and that this was a real one. And I'm looking at both of them, I'm thinking, this one's definitely, it looks like this one's got more ground clearance, maybe?
Yeah.
Aside from that, what?
Yeah, look how much higher your diff is.
Yeah. So, I don't know. I think this is the same thing, just with air conditioning and heat and
cushions
and keys and an alarm system and
radio.
Yeah, radio,
Power.
comfy seats, real comfy.
This one has doors.
Oh yeah, doors. I forgot about the doors and windows. Yeah, they roll up and down. Yeah, so this one is a little more civilized, I guess, and this one's this one I don't know. I hope this thing is even legal to drive. I'm really not sure.
Yeah.
But anyway, in case anyone wanted to see a side-by-side of the Hummers, I guess it's not every day a guy can go out and buy himself 2 Hummers. See?
They both have those.
You know what this one has also? Spare tire. Spare tire. Important.
Yeah.
Important. So the only thing I'm missing now, I have an original Hummer / Humvee, the Hummer H2. I'm only missing a Hummer H3, and it just so happens I know where one is for $4,300 right now. Buy it now. Buy it now with low miles for $4,300. I wonder if I should buy it. Then I could park all 3 of my Hummers side by side in front of my house. No,
you know
no,
what
they
people
won't
would
fit.
think?
That I'm super cool.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking to say. That's exactly what I was going to say.
What would they think?
I was going to say something minuscule, but I was, you know.
Overcompensating for something? Perhaps. Perhaps. Maybe I recently had to get put on the little blue pill. And maybe I am feeling a little bit self-conscious about it. So I decided the only thing I could do was go out and buy some really big vehicles to make myself feel just a little bit bigger than I really am. Okay, so we've got a problem and we're trying to figure out what to do about it. I'm half tempted to drive this down to AutoZone if there's one nearby. If there's one relatively nearby, I'm tempted to go to AutoZone because we have a serious problem with the alternator belt on this. It's not going to last. Back to my house, I don't know how far my house is from here, 20-ish miles?
How long has that been on there, though?
I don't know. It might make it, but if it doesn't...
I'm trying to figure out if the belt in its rotation is going the same way as the pulley. Because if it is, then that would be okay, right? Maybe?
It might make it.
But I can't figure it out.
If it could make it to the house, it would be just enough for me to order the right belts for it and replace them.
$29.
Do the right thing for $29. Or we could go to AutoZone. I could buy you another. It's just like we're on one of our road trips, except we only have a little ways to go this time.
This will be the road trip that we get stuck in the middle of nowhere.
The one 30 miles from home will be the one that we get stuck and it takes 2 days to get back. We need an alternator belt really, really bad. There is a slim possibility it could make it though. It could, because otherwise we got to go to AutoZone and I don't know what we're going to buy a rope and then wrap a rope around and then take it into them and say we need a belt this big. We need a V-belt this big, at least one V-belt this big. And then I got to buy some tools. What do you think?
Find AutoZone near me.
Yeah, I think that's a great idea too, because there might not even be one.
1.9 miles away.
Really?
Yeah. And then there's another one 2 miles away.
Okay. Okay, well guys, let us brainstorm and try to figure out, oh, you know what? That other Hummer has no gas in it at all, and I've just got it sitting there air conditioning. We're gonna have one with no gas and one with no alternator. It's a perfect day.
It is.
All right, are we ready to take her for her first ride? She seems to be ready. We got to put it in neutral. Got to remember, that's hard to remember. We got to remember to put it in neutral before we start. I don't know what happens if you don't, but she starts right up. Okay, well, she's running. I do kind of have a seatbelt. It's not great. And this is probably going to get noisy. Let's put her in gear. Here we go. We're in drive. E-brake off. Half a tank of fuel. We should probably try to fill it up just for the hell of it. Are you ready, Monkey Wrench Mike?
Let's do it.
All right, he's ready. Oh boy. Here we go. Gas station. That's the horn. All right, here we go. Whoever said work can't be fun? Oh, it sure can. It sure can. Okay, we're gonna get down to a gas station. Well, I can't hardly see nothing. Oh boy. There we go. Oh, wow. We're going 30. We're cruising at 30. Look how dangerous this looks. Hey, whoa. There's the ground. Yeah, that's a little scary. We're going 40. We got Monkey Wrench Mike back there somewhere. Oh, wow. Look at that view. Yes, sir. This is great. It doesn't ride that bad. It really doesn't. And the sound of that diesel engine, man. You know, honestly, I think you throw a set of belts on it and the headlights, I don't know if the bulbs are burned out or what, put some headlights on it and you throw the proper belts on, I think should be all right, guys. I do. We're gonna pull into this gas station right here. Don't worry, we're not even gonna try the highway. I think this thing's maximum speed when it was new was 55. It has no issue getting up to, you know, 30, 40. It's fine doing that, but I don't think we want to try to put her on the interstate, guys. So we're gonna take back roads all the way back to my house. It's gonna be a long drive. Let's stop here at the Valero. Let's get us some diesel. Oh, there's a Hummer from Copart right there. There he is. Yep, there's your Hummer right there from Copart. All right, let's find the diesel pumps. Where's that at? Right here, maybe. Yes, sir. Diesel, baby. And next to it, we got there's Monkey. We made it. What was that? 3 blocks? 3 blocks. We hit about 3 blocks, guys. I feel like we're doing things. Voltage is looking all right. Temperature is good. Oil pressure still sitting around 30, and fuel level right around half a tank. I don't know if that works or not. So we're gonna put her in neutral. E-brake is on. This is how you shut it off. There are no keys, guys. So literally you can just jack this thing if you want to. The lights don't turn off. That's why that plug was unplugged. The lights are stuck on. So if you're gonna be leaving it for any length of time, highly recommend you reach in there and undo that plug. Let's get some diesel and some gas. See how much this thing's gonna hold. All right, well, we've got a little bit of a problem. It sprung a leak. Some guy came over and he's like, hey man, you're leaking. Yeah, we sure are, aren't we? Let's take a peek underneath. Oh, wow. Yep. So, diesel is $5.19 a gallon. Wow. Yeah, so I wonder if that's about $5 on the ground, maybe. Probably not. It probably looks like it's more than it is. But anyway, how much did it hold? Well, I capped it off, which is probably why it's leaking. Like, I seriously overfilled it, and it only held 10 gallons, so $54.75. We're letting it sit here and run, just to kind of suck up some of that diesel. And this Hummer, because it's supercharged, it requires premium. So we had to put the good stuff, the 91. 91 is $5.19 a gallon. And this one, oh, that means it didn't fill up. It must have cut my card off at $100. I hate that. OnQ never does that, but almost every other gas station stops me at 100. You would think with the prices today, they would be forced to raise that above $100 a little bit. $100 don't get you near the gas it used to. Hey, somebody put these daggum sticks. Did you do this?
I did not. No.
They're on both of these pumps. I don't see them on any other. That's weird.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Okay.
God bless America. God bless America.
AutoZone.
God bless oil and gas and diesel and trucks and big engines and burnouts and all that good stuff. Yeah. I don't know. Do you think AutoZone, or do you think we should chance it and just hit the road and try to make it back? Because what is this right here? Is this 29th Street? What is this? This is 15th.
Okay.
I don't know if 15th goes all the way through.
It's running great.
It runs great. The alternator is charging.
Let's do it.
You want to just risk it? Risk it for the biscuit?
Let's do it.
Okay, you're driving it. No, I'm kidding.
Okay.
I'll let you have the nice one.
You want to try to put your thing on or no?
No, you can just follow me. If I get pulled over, I'll hold my license plate out the window. I'll be like, when the lights come on, I'll stick it out the side window. I'll be like, if I get pulled over, you could just go on so you don't get...
I don't know you. So.
Yeah, you don't know me. Okay, that's nice. All right, I guess just follow me. I don't really know where I'm going. I'm just gonna take 15th, I guess, until 15th or 29th. Which I think would be better? Because doesn't 15th cut off?
I live way up north.
Oh yeah, you don't live here. Never mind. Okay, well, just follow me and we'll figure it out. Yeah. All right, guys. I guess. Oh, this thing it's not the easiest to get into. Check the gauges. Temperature, it's sitting here idling just fine. Fuel gauge is obviously off. It says it's at 3/4 of a tank. I think we know by now that it's full. Oil pressure is still good. So let me buckle up with the seatbelt that doesn't really work, and we will get on out of here. Are you ready? All right, let's do it. Hopefully she don't catch on fire, because oh boy, the turning radius sucks. I'm coming this way. You gotta go around me. Come on, man. I can't make the damn thing turn any better than it turns. You know what I mean? Jeez. I think we're gonna go down to 29th Street. I honestly have no idea how we're doing this. We're just doing it. Beep, beep. Sound like a damn Roadrunner horn. Beep, beep. All right. On the main road, let's see how fast we can get her up to this time. Maybe 40? You think 40? We'll go down to 29th Street. I mean, okay, it's a dog. It is slow. I'm not gonna pretend that it's not. But it's not super slow. It's not like, oh my God, it's terrifying to drive. It doesn't shake, wobble, and vibrate all over the road or anything. It actually handles the road quite well. The brakes work exceptionally well in this. As you can see, I did not run over this little Toyota Corolla in front of me. I was able to stop. It'd be nice if this guy or gal would just go ahead and hit that gas and turn that corner. There you go, you can do it. You can do it. Look at that speedometer. I'm not smashing on it or anything because that alternator is hanging on by a thread. But there's 20, 25, 30, 35. And are we gonna make it to 40? I don't know. Let's give her a little more gas. A little more throttle, I should say. There we go. We're up to almost 40 now. Oh, 40, no problem. No problem. Might be a little windy. Aside from that though, man, we are driving a military Humvee on the road that we bought sight unseen for $9,400. And we're being followed by, I don't know if you guys can see that, but the Hummer H2 right behind us, guys. This is great. This is great. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. All right, we can sit here. I can do this all, oh wow, okay, that was a little rough, but we can sit here and do this all day, guys, but I think it's gonna get boring. So I am going to continue on my way a little bit. We'll get a few more miles down the road, and then we will come back and check in and see how she's doing. We definitely gotta watch that temperature gauge. I think that and the voltage is my biggest concerns right now. Well, guys, we're running into a problem. Look at that temp gauge, boys. She's getting warm. Now that gauge could be wrong, and we are in a really bad part of Oklahoma City. We are on Southwest 29th and Walker. This is not a good place to be, and it's an even worse place to break down, and that temperature gauge is just getting higher and higher. Like she's about to peg out. We're gonna have to find somewhere to get off. There's an Advanced Auto Parts right up the street here. Assuming I can make it, she's almost fully pegged out hot, guys. She's hot. She's real hot. I don't know if we're gonna make it. This could be our saving grace, guys. Advance Auto Parts, 29th and Robinson. We're just gonna have to jump in here. I'm gonna park in the shade over here. I don't know if she's really overheating. Like I said, the gauge could absolutely be wrong. But I don't want to risk it. And she's almost all the way up now. Look at that. Look at that. It doesn't sound like it's overheating. Let's pop the hood real quick. Let's see if we can see anything going wrong under there. All right. Well, it wouldn't be a good video without some drama, right?
How long have we made it? How many miles?
How many? I mean, we made it a considerable.
Probably 10.
10,
maybe.
So we're a third of the way.
Yeah.
About. So we only got to sit here for, what do you think? 2 hours, let it cool down, then another 10 miles, and 2 hours, let it cool. We could have made it to California, but we're not even sure if it's really overheating. It could be a faulty gauge. So I stopped at Advance Auto Parts, and this was $50.
Wow.
I've gotten these off Amazon for like $5, man. Somebody pulled up with some music next to us. Hopefully it's not copyright infringement, but you can see she is dripping a tad bit of coolant, not much.
No.
Just a little bit. I mean, it's just a couple drops. And the good news is the coolant is bright green. So I guess what is your guess at the temperature?
What'd I say, 245?
All right.
Okay.
And your friend said, I'm going to guess 240.
Okay.
I'm going to guess 240.
Smart
and your friend said it's safe till about 260. Okay. He said the gauges are known to read wrong, so here we go. 180. 180.
Well, hit the radiator.
Hold on, let's do the cap. 85 degrees.
What?
Hold on. 94. 112. 185. 180. 185. Let's do this hose right here. Let's see. 135.
Holy moly.
215.
Okay.
Let's go over that upper radiator hose. But still, it's within the safe zone. Let's see. 207. 207 up the thermostat housing. 213. And then the radiator itself, 217, 218. That's well within safe margins. I guess the concern I have is that it is leaking a little bit of antifreeze, but at the same time, this hose is super stiff. Well, it was. Ow, it's not now. Yeah, I guess it's about 200 degrees. You can grab it. See, if it was like 260, if you touch that, you'd probably burn yourself almost immediately. You can grab the hose. You don't want to hold it long, but I mean, you can grab it and it doesn't burn you or anything. Let's see what the temperatures are on the engine. Intake runner over here, just out of curiosity, 186. Let's go down to exhaust manifold. Let's had time to cool off, I guess. Let's do the head. 173 at the head. There's a head bolt right there. 185, 189. Why don't you kick on? Don't start it, but just kick on.
I'm afraid to touch it.
You're afraid to touch it? Kick it on. Let's see what the gauge reads. The gauge reads right.
But it was pegged at first?
It reads 200.
Okay.
So I wonder if we fire it up and let it run for a minute, if those temperatures actually do go up that. But I mean, we just shut it off. We haven't been inside more than 10 minutes. For it to have gone from 240, it cooled off 40 degrees that quick.
I don't see how that's possible.
I don't either. I don't see how that's possible either. It runs perfect. It gets down the road just fine. This belt is in really bad shape. The good news is that belt is not hot. So
okay.
I think the belt will make it.
So figure that out. The belt is going clockwise, right?
I don't know what direction the belt's going.
Wouldn't it be? Doesn't engines run clockwise?
Yeah, generally.
So clockwise. On the downside, which way is that pulley running on the steering pump?
Well, they'd all have to run clockwise. Have to run the same direction.
So this would still be going that way. It's running the same direction as the pulley, so it should be okay, right?
It should, except for the different sizes of the pulleys, which means different pulleys spin at different speeds.
True.
So you got this pulley here, which is a different size from that one, which is a different size for the water pump. So you got 3 different pulleys that are all going at different speeds. So interesting. You might have to ask your friend and say, hey, I guess let's go ahead and let's try to fire it up real quick. It looks like that gauge might be reading properly. It's sitting right at 200. That upper radiator hose looks swollen though, don't it?
It looks really big.
Yeah. I'm gonna put it in neutral, and I'm gonna go ahead and fire it up. No issue, man. Let's keep an eye on that gauge. That's what I'm gonna do, guys. I'm gonna sit here for just a few minutes, because the last thing I wanna do is damage it. I'm gonna sit here for a few minutes, I'm gonna let it run, and I guess we'll see if the temperature starts climbing up, and we'll reconvene here in just a few minutes. All right, so what do you think?
Well, we've confirmed that the fuel gauge is accurate, right?
Temp gauge?
Yeah, temperature gauge.
Yeah, temperature gauge does appear to be accurate.
Figuring out what that car was back there. Trying to realize if you're going to get shot or not. So.
Yeah, it does appear that the temperature gauge is accurate.
Yeah.
That digital thermometer thing that we got seems to read about what the temp gauge does. Yeah. And I've pointed it all over the engine, especially right at the thermostat housing right there, where it looks like we got a temp sensor or a temp sending unit sitting right in the top of it. Boy, that upper hose looks swollen. That does kind of concern me a little bit. I've had hoses worse than that before and they've made it, but that is that looks pretty damn swollen to me, man. So I think what we're going to do is let it sit here and just cool off for a little bit. You know, it doesn't seem hot anymore. I think we'll let it cool off, get pressure off of the cooling system. We'll take that cap off.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
We'll take the cap off. I'll let you take the cap off.
Great.
Yeah, and then we'll see if she's a little low on coolant, maybe.
Yeah.
You know, top it off if nothing else. And if it's full, then I guess we'll just close it up, get back on the road, and see if we can make it another 10 miles.
10 miles.
The
That's
goal. We're gonna be back to my house by tomorrow.
Ooh, yay! It's the longest, shortest road trip ever.
Yeah. This one is this one's interesting. And the amount of people that stop and come over here and talk to us, even pull up next to me and talk to me on the side of the road. I had one guy say, "How much you pay for that?" I said, $9 grand. He says, "It run good?" I mean, it was sitting there running great. So I was like, yeah, it runs great. He's like, "You don't have to worry about them Oklahoma potholes anymore, do you?"
I hadn't thought about that.
No, I ain't got to worry. That. Yeah, you got to worry about potholes. These things, these tires say military Oz on them. They're Goodyear Wrangler MT.
Wow.
And the PSI is supposed to be like right around 20 to 25.
That's all.
That's it. Low pressure.
Wow.
20 in the front, 25 in the rear. That's all she takes. Yeah.
You know, if you do decide to work on this, you're going to need more tools. Look at the size of that.
I got tools that fit that.
Look at that.
No, I don't.
That's huge.
That's massive. That is massive. Yeah, I would probably need to go buy some bigger tools. Have to hit Harbor Freight and go find me some bigger tools. I also noticed it said over here on the side, I didn't see this earlier, but it says U.S. Army, I don't know what that says, NGRW something, I don't know, but it's definitely an Army vehicle. And she really does run well, aside from whatever her current overheating, or maybe it's not really overheating. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with, but aside from that, it runs great.
Yeah.
The transmission shifts great. Fuel gauge works now, by the way. It reads full now.
Back.
Yep,
okay.
It came back. And it drives, steers, handles.
Well,
it does really well for such a rugged, rough-looking vehicle.
Well, the guy that pulled up next to you said he'd rather have this one than that one over there.
Yeah, he did.
He didn't like the new one.
No, he didn't. He said he'd rather have this than Big Bertha over there. I'm kind of surprised. I love Big Bertha. But I got to admit, there is something about this when you're driving. And the air, I know air conditioning's great, and today's not a super hot day, but all that free-flowing air, man, it feels good.
What about the cushion? What's it like sitting on the seat?
It's not bad.
Really?
I should let you drive it when we get. Yeah. We should definitely
You get
swap.
an inch and a half of cushion, and look what you're sitting on.
Yeah, it's not
Sofa springs.
It's not bad at all.
Okay.
That's not bad at all. And this bikini top supposed to come off. Somehow it's got like these little twisty things here.
Oh.
And you could take the top. I'm not gonna mess with it right now, but
Oh yeah. Right.
yeah, the top looks like it should come off. It's not in the best shape, obviously, but I mean the top, it works. It's a top.
Yeah.
So, all right, guys, we'll be back in a few minutes after she cools down, and then we'll check the coolant level, and then I guess we'll get back on the road. All right, guys, it's getting dark. It's getting dark. And she's finally cooled down. She's cooled down a lot. We pulled this chair down here so I could lay down on it. It's actually not that bad. If you put a little padding on it, I think it'd be all right. You can see the lights are on. She's cooled down significantly. I checked the coolant level. The coolant is full. It's very full, actually. So I don't know why it's overheating. I don't. Or if it's really overheating. I mean, 200 and it was running at almost 220. Yeah, it was, I guess it was 220. Yeah, it was sitting at 220. I don't know if that's overheating, but it sure looks like it's overheating on the gauge. I could get hold of Weston, because I know he's been through this already, and he could probably tell me if I'm good or not. But we're going to get back in it. We're going to get on the road. My battery's dying on my GoPro. It's getting dark, and we have no headlights. The parking lights work, but the headlights don't. So we got a long way to go, guys. There's Monkey Wrench Mike over there in the nice Hummer. And I guess I'm gonna drive this. Let's cross our fingers and hope I can make it at least another third of the way home. Well, boys, she's a little warm again. She's almost pegged at 240. I guess I don't have much of a choice. We're gonna have to pull over and check the temperature on top of the engine, check the upper hose, and see how hot she really is. We're gonna have to pull off here. We're now on 27th and Eastern. I think this is like Moore. Yeah, we're in Moore, Oklahoma now. We've gone a little ways, but definitely not far enough. It's running great. Nothing smells funny. That gauge though, man, it scares the living crap out of me. It's almost pegged out on 240, but it seems like no matter how much more I drive it, the gauge never goes above 240. Oh boy, she's gotten rough. Oh, these roads. Wow. Oh my goodness. Yeah, she's a rough rider, guys. She's a rough rider. Holy crap. She's just a hair below 240. It just doesn't ever seem to touch or cross 240 degrees. So I don't know. I'm gonna find a safe place we can pull off. Let's get out that digital thermometer, that infrared thermometer. Let's point it at some things, and let's see how hot she really is. We're losing daylight, guys. I really don't have time for this. We got a long way to go before we get back to my house in the middle of nowhere. Well, we found a nice, comfortable place to pull over, and boy, is she close to 240 degrees. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna shut her down. I'm gonna shut her down. What do you think, Monkey?
I think we're gonna make it, but it's just gonna take a while. How's she doing?
I mean, honestly, it drives great.
Yeah.
Aside from big holes in the ground, it really it's like there's no shocks. It's like the whole thing just shakes you really, really bad. But aside from that, it actually steers. I got it up to 50 miles an hour, new top speed so far.
Wow.
And I think it's a 3-speed, right? First, second, and then third.
Uh-huh.
At 50, the engine sounds like she's winding up a little bit. I wish it had a tack.
Yeah.
Especially being diesel, really should have put a tack in there, but
that's an extra $5.
Yeah, an extra.
You know, the government's got to save that money.
But they have golden toilet seats. You know, hey.
Hey. Boom. Yeah. Okay.
Honestly, though, for being as rough and rugged of a vehicle as that thing is, it gets down the road just fine. It's not slow. Everybody was like, "Oh, they're so lethargic."
I don't notice that behind you at all.
No, and this is supercharged.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. If we raced, you'd stomp me. In fact, probably what were those 3-cylinder cars back in the day? The Geo Metro.
Oh God.
I could probably get whooped by one of them.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's not slow. You've seen me get out in traffic.
Yeah.
and just go.
You're getting lots of looks.
Oh yeah, it's super cool, man. And do you see the puddles I drove through? I had to, man. I had to. This is off-road for me. But we're gonna pop this hood open real quick. See, she's not gurgling. She's not steaming or smoking, which really makes me wonder, is it really overheating? I'm telling you, between your friend saying that these things lie, and I have watched Weston Champlin's videos on picking up his Hummer or Humvee. He had the same problem. It said it was like boiling over, and he would pull over on the side of the road and he was like, it's not overheating, and he continued on his way. Okay. Oh, some mud. Oh, we went off-road. Wow. We went off-road.
Yeah, your sausage is getting bigger.
That's one way to put it. That's one way to put it.
That just hit me.
Wow. Yeah, that sucks. Sausage fest over here, guys. Oh, wow. That belt is hanging in there, though. But yeah, that upper hose. Holy crap. The thing is, though,
can you squeeze it?
I can put my hand on it. It doesn't burn. It's hot. Don't get me wrong. It's hot. But it's not like you touch it and... Yeah. Oh, crap. I do have a brake light that I didn't realize was on, but the brake light seems to stay on even when the e-brake is off. Oh. So I don't know what that's about. The brakes feel fine. Here we go. Let's see what she says. 216, 214, 210. And this thing was, the temperature gauge was on 220, 213, 212, 210, 210. And then right at the thermostat housing where it would be reading the temperature, I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but it's looking like 190? 194?
Yeah.
215, 213, 216, 220 as we get towards the radiator, which of course the radiator is going to be hot on the top. We do have 246 at the top of the radiator.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do what? All right, so what just happened? And he didn't want to be on camera. It sucks because it was such a great opportunity, but Dwight, well, he didn't even ask my YouTube channel, did he? He didn't.
No, he didn't.
He didn't. He said he didn't want to be on camera.
No.
He pulled over. And,
the Lord sent you an angel.
I know. He pulled over. I'm sitting here thinking, oh, it's probably not really overheating. And, you know, this guy in a truck pulls up and he's like, what's wrong with it? And, you know, me being me, I was like, nothing. It's fine. And he's like, well, what's it doing? I was like, oh, the temperature gauge says it's overheating, but it's not. And what did he say?
Yeah.
He said, I know better.
I know better.
He said, I worked on those for 12 years. He said, I know better. And I was like, oh. And then Mike said, well, why don't you come look at it?
Come look at here. Yeah.
So he came out. Dwight checked it out. He told me where he lived. We swapped numbers. We exchanged information and everything. So he said he knows anything and everything about these. And he said for our temporary overheating issue, he said watch it at about 240. He said you cross 240 and you're going to start having problems with head gaskets. So we got to keep it under 240 for sure. But he unplugged this. He's calling. Okay, I'll answer him in just a minute. But he unplugged this. He said this is a pump that takes hydraulic fluid from the transmission and runs it through the fan clutch. And he said if you unplug this, particularly if you're towing, if you have any overheating issues at all, he said unplug this and it will keep the fan going as fast as possible. He also saw some wiring problems, but he said they did me solid on this because it's got aftermarket exhaust manifolds.
Which is great.
Yeah, he said they did real solid on that. He said the injector pump has a tendency to fail like regularly on these. He said it's a real PITA to do.
Yep.
But
he said your fan was supposed
my
to move?
fan is stuck. He grabbed it and he said, no, it'll move. No, it doesn't move. It doesn't. He said, so most likely, he said, we probably got the wrong thermostat in it. He said that alternator, the reason why that belt is on there is because it's not the right alternator.
Yep.
He said that is the wrong alternator for this vehicle. So, luckily, what connections does he have?
for all kinds of parts.
Yeah.
He's got 12 years of parts
Yeah.
stored up at his house. So yeah.
Yeah. He said he demilitarized these, and a lot of the parts they just let him keep. So he said, you know, he knows how to work on them. He said he knows everything there is to know about them. He said they're not too bad to work on unless you have to do the injector pump.
Yeah.
He said then you got to go under.
Show them the black box.
Oh, the black box.
Yeah.
The black box, yeah. He said there is a black box under here, and it's right there. And he said this box literally controls the entire truck. And he said if something goes wrong, that box has to be replaced, and then there's some wiring jumbled mess thing right there. He said you got to replace all that.
Yep.
He said it will not work. They're married to one another. So he said other than that, general wear items are ball joints and tie rod ends, you know, the typical, because how big it is. He said, but overall, they're really not that bad to work on. He told me to be very careful to not overheat it. He unplugged that and said maybe that'll help, but because the fan is already kind of like a direct drive fan currently, maybe not. Could be a bad clutch. He said this could be bad. He also showed me why my lights are stuck on. The lights are stuck on because the switch is bad. He said there's supposed to be a lock right here that's missing, and he said this should turn your lights off, but this doesn't do anything. It just flops around, flops around there. So he said your headlight switch is bad. He said not to worry though. He said anything you need, any work that needs to be done, he knows how to do all of it. He gave me his number and he said, you know, give me a holler if you need something and we'll get it done. Not a problem. And I said, man, can I put you on video? Because that'd be so cool that you stopped on the side of the road and you just like, we just happened to stop here and this guy just happens to have worked on these for 12 years. And he said, nah, I don't really want to be on video, man. He said, but take my number and if you need anything, holler at me. Damn it.
He was going to show you how to wire it too.
Yeah.
All of this.
Yeah, he said all this wiring right here, he said somebody really screwed up on that. But he said it's all fixable. He said real easy.
Okay.
So I also thought I got a steal of a deal on this. He said I didn't. As usual. I can't freaking win, man. He said you didn't do bad though. So I mean, he said I did all right. He said you can buy these things anywhere from $3,000 up to $15,000. So he said,
so you're kind of in the middle.
Yeah, he said $9,000. You know, you didn't do great, but considering the work that's been into it with the exhaust and stuff, he said you did all right on it. He said it should make it home. Just got to be careful. What time is it now? Hold on, 7:30.
Yeah.
Where are we? Where? I don't even know where we are. I don't know where we're.
You.
I'm just driving. I have no idea. We're on Sunny Lane. Oh crap, we still have a long way to go. We're on what, 89th and Sunny Lane. Well, my house is, you know, only it's a long way. Okay, all right. I think this thing is cooled off enough. Let's see what the temperature is sitting at. I'm not overly concerned with the temperature of the radiator. You know, I mean, the radiator is always going to be hot,
Right.
as it's cooling the vehicle. So it's down to 201, 199.
Okay.
And that's at the radiator. What I'm most concerned about is the temperature here coming into the thermostat.
Yep.
And it's at 180, 184, 174. So it's cooling down significantly. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to sit here for probably another 10 or 15 minutes. Just let her do her thing. You know, let her cool off a little bit. We'll get her back on the road, and we'll do this again. I'm sure at least one more time. We can almost overheat and stop and talk to you guys, chit chat for a little bit.
This is the longest, shortest road trip ever.
This is crazy because we have taken quite a few road trips this year.
Yeah.
And even with problems, you know, generally we get down the road pretty good.
We're trying to go 30 miles.
Yeah.
How many hours is this going to take us?
30 miles. And we, yeah, it's taking entirely too long. Well, the good news is it's going to make it.
Yeah.
It's going to make it. It's going to make it home. He said this engine's junk too. He said the 6.5 is a totally crap engine. So he said congratulations on buying, you know, a horrible engine. But he said at least it's not turbocharged. He said that it would be worse if it was turbocharged. So I guess we should feel blessed. that we have a naturally aspirated, and it really does. It's got good enough pickup and get up and go. It's fine. All right, well, let's let her sit here, cool off, guys. We'll get back on the road, and we'll reconvene next time she overheats. All right, so we've been driving for a while, guys, and she doesn't get hot anymore. Yeah, that guy did it, man. That guy did it. She is not getting hot. She stays nice and cool. I don't think my turn signals are working. So I decided to go find somewhere to just pull off the road here. I was hoping maybe there's somewhere out here we could kind of go off-roading a little bit. Guess not. No, well, I guess technically we'll go off-road right here. How's this? Woo! Woo-hoo. All right, neutral, e-brake. And when I turn my signals on, nothing happens down here anymore. So I don't know if any of my lights are working or not, but I'm gonna check that real quick because it's starting to get dark. We still have a ways to go, guys. We're not anywhere close. We are currently out at Lake Stanley Draper. Yeah, we got lights. We don't have headlights, but we got lights. What about signals? No, the signals are gone. No signals. Great. Hey, just out of curiosity, do I have brake lights?
Yeah.
They're currently working because my signals don't work anymore. Yeah, they were. That's why I pulled over. I wanted to see if my brake lights were working because I didn't want you ended up right into the back of me.
That's my plan.
I wonder who would get hurt worse. I don't know, man.
That's heavy duty.
Yeah. So he fixed it. The temperature is nice and cool. It ain't even getting close to getting hot. Okay. Right. 1. What about now? So if I turn my turn signal on, it kills the brake lights. No signal. Other way. The signals were literally just working. Okay, so I'm gonna hit the brakes. Both lights, and now 1. And now 2. 0. Okay. All right, well, I've got brake lights, I've got parking lights, I have no turn signals, so I guess just, you know, yeah, just, no, I'm not. You're just gonna have to figure it out, man. You're just gonna have to figure it out. All right, I guess we're gonna make it now.
We're out here, what, to go four-wheeling or what?
Well, yeah.
In the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, I took us this way on purpose.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous.
Lake Draper, yeah. Used to have a lot of fun out here.
Oh.
I was hoping maybe there's somewhere to go play in the mud a little bit, but there's not, and we're running out of daylight, so let's get back on the road. I think this is the last time we stop. I think we're gonna make it, unless the alternator belt breaks.
Stay tuned.
So now the $1 million question. What's it like owning and driving a Humvee or a Hummer H1? I don't know. I don't know the difference between them. I think this is officially a Humvee though. But it's cool, man. I mean, think about it. Ever since we were little and we were playing with G.I. Joes. Come on, you remember G.I. Joes. I'm not the only one that's that damn old. I am 42 and I remember G.I. Joe, the American hero. G.I. Joe was there. Come on, man. I remember G.I. Joe and I remember thinking, dang, man, the military was the thing to be. Right when you were a kid, it's like, oh, the military, the uniform, having these cool trucks to drive. And now, being grown and actually having one, and I'm driving it. I don't know exactly how far it is from where we came, but I'm fairly certain we're looking at between 30 and 40 miles back to my house. and an old Humvee that we have no idea how long it's been sitting. We have no idea how many miles are on it, and it doesn't matter. It's just fun, and it is absolutely a very cool thing to drive. I can't get enough of it. You don't have to go fast to have a good time. Sometimes you just gotta have a cool old camouflage military truck with no working seatbelts and no doors that you could fall out of and die at any minute to have a good time. Huh, yeah, that's a little disheartening, isn't it? To the gentleman that stopped on the side of the road and helped a couple of guys and a couple of Hummers, I want to say to you, sir, thank you very much, even though I know you won't see my videos because you didn't ask what my channel was and I neglected to tell you. Thank you, sir, for stopping and fixing our overheating problem. As you can see, not an issue at all. She's staying nice and cool. Diesel is still on full. The sun is gone. The sun is down, guys. It's getting dark quickly, and I still got about 15 minutes to go to get to the house. I don't think we're going to have a problem getting there, boys. I don't. I think we're going to make it. Got Monkey Wrench Mike right behind me. I don't even know if you can see him, but he's back there somewhere. Yeah, he's let me see if I can put you guys out. You see him? He's back there. All right, guys, I'm gonna continue on my way, and I say we will reconvene as soon as we make it back to the hacienda. Man, it is so beautiful out here. It is so beautiful. Very green. We got rolling hills, and the road is ours. Nobody else on these roads, guys. It's just us enjoying a beautiful Oklahoma day. I am loving it. Well, boys and girls, I think this is an appropriate ending to a hell of a day. What do you think?
Best 30-mile road trip ever.
Hey, you know, the mileage actually works, the odometer.
Really?
Yeah, it works.
So you really only have 2,000 miles on your
Or 102.
1989.
It could be 102, yeah. But considering it doesn't leak anything, and I don't know. Who knows? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. What we do have, though, is two really cool Hummers side by side that we brought off-road, and mosquitoes freaking everywhere. Look, we're standing literally, look at this.
Yeah.
And
I got shorts.
You got shorts. And I don't know what any of this vegetation is out here. It could be poisonous. I don't know. There could be snakes, water moccasin.
Yeah, you got the pit over there.
Yeah, there is a big pit. Monkey Wrench Mike crept in over here, and there's a pretty ginormous pit right there.
Oh, goat heads.
I told him might want to watch out for that. I don't think the Hummer is gonna. I don't think it'd fare too well in that hole. So what do you think, man? Not a bad day.
It was a good day.
It was fun.
Made a new friend.
Yeah.
Brought home a Humvee. Yeah.
It's about time we got on another road trip.
It is.
Good Lord, I'm thankful. We finally did it. We did another one. It took all day to go 30 or 40 miles. It was rough.
Uh-huh.
But listen to her sitting there purring like kitten now.
She sounds so good.
Yeah.
She really does.
The horn sounds a little weak, but I mean that can be, you know. It's
Have you
like,
honked for him yet?
No. Go ahead. You got to really kind of beat on it. It sounds like a meep meep. I think my headlights are both burned out. You got to really give her the beans. Got to beat on it. Nope.
Is it in the middle of the steering wheel?
Yeah. Oh, it's not. It's coming out from over here somewhere. That is so weak. That is so weak for a Hummer or a Humvee.
Yeah.
Good to know that you know, the stuff that's wrong with it isn't anything crazy or major or anything like that. It's just you know, some stuff. It'd be nice to have some doors though. Doors would be nice. Maybe something to cover that back. It started getting kind of cold. I tried to turn the heater on, but I couldn't get any. It came on, but nothing seemed to come out of anywhere. I pulled knobs and pushed buttons, and the blower was on, but nothing was happening.
Okay.
Look at this. This is burned out, dude. Look how black that is.
Yeah.
That's why the headlights don't work. They're both exploded inside.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, I need new headlights. And I need a new headlight switch, he said. He said that headlight switch is definitely broken.
A time delay, whatever
Yeah.
that is. I don't know.
Or maybe we just leave that off.
Yeah.
And maybe replacing the headlight switch will fix my turn signals. Because they are connected. You notice when I disconnect the headlight, the connector under there, and nothing works. Headlights don't work, turn signals don't work, parking lights, brake lights, none of that. So I think it's all interconnected. It got a little, after riding in this for like an hour, however long it's been, it does wear on you a little bit. Yeah, it wears on you a little bit. Otherwise, man, it's a military vehicle. This was never intended for civilian use. This was for our troops.
Yeah.
And they don't get comfort. That's the one thing the government does not give them.
Right. You know what's really weird? Can
What?
I show you something on the back here? So on your rear axle, it spins backwards. Does that make sense? See how it doesn't go? It's offset.
Yeah.
It spins backwards, so you go forward.
Okay. Yeah.
Isn't that wild? I kept looking at that and thinking, what is going on? Yeah.
I think it's also crazy that the differential is hidden under the frame.
Yeah.
Look at the deer tracks. Yeah, the rear diff is way up there, hidden underneath the frame. So if you do go getting crazy with it, you're just going to drag it. You ain't going to hurt that frame.
Right.
That's a hell of a thick frame. You ain't going to hurt it. You're going to make some noise. You're going to feel it, but you shouldn't hurt anything underneath. How cool is it? And look, side by side, man. They're beautiful. They are. Just need to get a spare tire. Really important. After watching Weston Champlin, he blew 2 tires on his way back. He was driving on 4 bad tires.
Yeah.
And he blew 2, and he ended up having to leave it at a buddy of his place out in the middle of like Montana or something. I don't remember where it was, but he left it there for a very, very long time.
Yeah.
So very important to make sure you have good tires and definitely have a spare. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Definitely go check out Monkey Wrench Mike. Show him some love. He spent his entire day, his whole day, and he still has to drive back 2 more hours, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
But I got rid of a car.
You got rid of a car, and you helped drag another one home.
And a beauty.
And you got another car, though.
Well, that's debatable. So I ran the Carfax. At least 2 major accidents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's your car. It's too late. That's yours. Uh-oh.
Woo! Yeah.
Cut. Allergies, man. I'm in the middle of a damn field.
Yeah.
Okay, guys. Go check out Monkey Wrench Mike. Show him some love. He really came out and helped us out today, because without him, I would have taken an Uber. Yeah. I'd have been on the side of the road by myself, sitting there going, well, hell. And then we would have never met that guy, and he wouldn't have fixed our overheating problem.
Right.
Link down below. Go show Monkey Wrench Mike some love. Don't worry, we're about to be on a road trip here very soon if I don't find something else on the other side of the country. And I'm thinking about LA again. I'm thinking about making Los Angeles the honey hole.
It's the go-to place.
Cars are relatively cheap. There's a restaurant that I have to have. I love that hotel. I just want to go back there.
I know.
Can we just, and I have asked Jessica if she go on a trip. She doesn't want to go.
Yeah.
No interest. She does not want to go out there. So I'm like, I love California. I don't give a damn what anybody says. California is awesome. The weather's nice. The people we met out there, contrary to what you see on the news a lot, the people are actually relatively nice, man.
Other than the guy that wanted to carjack me, it was a great trip.
Yeah, some of the homeless people kind of rough, but we met some nice homeless people out there too.
Nice, super nice. Yeah.
Yeah, so I love Cali, man. So I plan on, I'm gonna try to find something else, but if that doesn't happen, June 13th, you and I are gone. June 13th, Power Tour.
Yeah. In a Chevelle.
In a Chevelle.
All new kinds of parts.
Fuel injection, lots of sponsors, lots of stickers all over the windows from all the sponsors that came in and helped us put it together. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun driving 2,500 miles. This will be the biggest one yet.
That's how long it is?
I didn't tell you that, did I?
You said it was like, you said like 800 miles or something.
Well, what I didn't tell you is round trip, 25. It's 2,500 miles because we go from Oklahoma, then we start in Tennessee.
Yeah.
We go from Tennessee to like Alabama. Alabama, we go to
Florida.
Florida to South Carolina. And then South Carolina, all the way back to Oklahoma. Yeah, it's 2,500 miles.
Okay.
And a 69 Chevelle that gets 10 miles a gallon. Hopefully fuel injection helps that out a little bit. We think we get 12? We get 12, I'll be happy. If we get 12, I'll be happy. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to drive the Shell. I'm going to have you drive this.
The what?
You're going to drive the AM General.
On what? The Power Tour?
Power Tour, baby. Let's do it.
You lost your dang mind.
No, but we do have a road trip plan. It's going to be a big one, assuming I can get the engine, all the new parts, the transmission, the car all back together, dialed in and running in, what do we got, 3 weeks tops? 3 weeks we should be leaving.
Max. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to have to get down the hardcore request. I didn't have to buy this. I didn't even need this. I had to have it,
You had to have it.
Yeah. I'll get down there and get to work, guys. Go subscribe to Monkey Wrench Mike. If you enjoyed today's video, hit the thumbs up button. Let me know you enjoyed the content. I'm going to get out of here. I will see you guys very soon in the next one.